Okay, let's have this. Okay, fitting cubic splines. Okay. Ngayon, dati nag-discuss tayo ng linear splines saka quadratic splines. Ito naman yung pagkakaiba. Yung pangatlo is cubic splines naman. So, ito yung mga formulas natin na tatandaan. Okay. Uh, ito yung formulas. Ayan, medyo ito yung formulas. So, okay. So, ito yung mga tatandaan natin formulas. Yan. Yan. Ito saka ito. So, medyo complicated yung formula. Okay. Ang ibig sabihin lang yan, okay, ang ibig sabihin lang is kapag I is 1, ba? I is 1, then pwede mong isulat tong equation na to as x1 minus xo multiplied by f double prime of what? xo plus and so on. Yan yung pattern, yan yung ibig sabihin. Okay? So, okay. Medyo complicated yung formula pero we can just madali lang i-apply to kapag alam natin yung pattern na. So, let's try to have an example. Demonstrate natin to using an example. Now, ito yung mga tatandaan natin na okay, if fit a cubic spline to the data, ito 3, 2.5, 4.51, 7, 2.5, and 9.5. So, ito yung mga tatandaan natin. X sub O is 3, X sub 1 is 4.5, X sub 2 is 7, and X sub 3 is 9. And then the value of the functions are there, no? 2.5, 1, 2.5, and X sub 3. And we are going to use this equation. There. Medyo mahirap tingnan, pero there is a pattern. Okay. If I is 1, so we will consider the 3 points. Yung tatlong points muna. Yan, yung tatlong points muna. 3 points at a time. Okay. Look at how this one is. Okay. Ito naman yung di ba kinabit lang yung f double prime 3, f double prime 4.5, and f double prime 7 dyan sa 3, 4.5, 7. F double prime are values of second derivative. Okay? And then look at how, okay, yung 4.5 minus 3, di ba? Okay, yung 4.5 minus 3, di ba? Ito lang yan, yung dalawa. Yung 7 minus 3, at saka yung 7 minus 4.5. How do you get the pattern? This is, ang pattern lang is, what? 4.5 minus 3, tapos 7 minus 3, at saka 7 minus 4.5. Tapos, mayroon lang 2 na nasa gitna. So, yan na yung left side ng equation. Where unknown yung f double prime 3, f double prime 4.5, and f double prime 7. Sa condition ng cubic splines, always yung una sa kadulo, ang second derivative niya is 0. So, ito, f double prime 3 is 0. So, this must be 0 already. And then, yung last, yung f double prime 9. So, yung last yan. Yung first at saka last, ang second derivative dyan is what? Second derivative dyan is 0. Okay? So, how do you remember lang yung nasa right side? Look at nasa right side. Okay? Parehong y over x. So, may 6 lang. So, start with what? Start with 2.5 minus 1. Yung 2.5 minus 1. And then, 7 minus 4.5. Yun. Tapos, susunod is what? Here. 2.5 minus 1. Medyo baliktad nga lang dito. 2.5 minus 1. Pag ganun. At saka 4.5 minus 3. Ito lang yung nabago yung direction. Okay? And then, compute. Compute. Okay, and set f double prime 3 0. You will get the first equation there. Okay? Now, if I is 2 naman dito, if I is 2, then, ito ngayon yung ano mo, x2, x1 at saka x3 ngayon yung magiging substitution dito sa formula. Okay? So look at how it's applied. Okay? Eh di ba kinuha yung tatlong points na to, yan yung tatlong points kinuha. So we have what? Look at the pattern. Kinabit lang yung 4.5, 7, saka 9. Diyan sa 4.5, 7, saka 9. Tandaan mo, automatic, this is already 0. Nasa dulo yan, endpoint. So, ito lang yung problema natin. And then, paano kinuha tong 7 minus 4.5? Yan, 7 minus 4.5. Okay? Tapos, 9 minus 4.5 at saka 9 minus 7. Yun ulit, yung pattern. So, yung pattern ulit dito, ibrema na natin to. Yung pattern naman ulit dito sa nasa right side, okay, ito ulit, 0.5 minus 2.5, 9 minus 7, okay, and then 1 minus 2.5, ito, 1 minus 2.5, at saka 7 minus 4.5, yan lang mababawi yung direction, okay, and then, so yan na, and then compute, set f double prime 9 is 0 because nasa endpoint siya, and then you generate the next equation there. So ito, galing lang to sa equation 1. Ito lang, galing lang yan sa equation 1. And then solve them simultaneously. You will get these two values, f double prime 4.5 and f double prime 7. Those are the second derivatives at 4.5 and 7. Always remember that your f double prime 3 is what? 0. And then your f double prime 9 is 0. Yung dalawa. So, nakuha na natin yung 4. Ang susunod ngayon is to substitute in this equation. So, ito yung equation natin. So, yan o. So, ganun din. Set I is 1. If set I is 1, okay, kung I is 1 yan, this will be f double prime of x sub o. Okay? So, which is the same as f double prime of what? F double prime of, anong x sub o natin? 3. And you know that this is 0. Right? So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng may xi minus 1, 0 yan. 0. Sino pa? To 0 din yan. Tapos ito, 0 din to. Okay, ang magiging involved na lang is what? Ang magiging involved na lang is ito. So look at this. This will be f double prime of x sub 1, which is what? Which is 4.5. And then times what? X minus 3 cubed. Kaya nagkaroon ng value na to. Sinubstitute lang siya. Ito. Sinubstitute lang siya dito. Okay? And then, itong dalawa na to, kailangan mo siya, this will be f of x sub 1, which is f of 4.5 then. At ano yung f of 4.5? This is f of xi is, f of 4.5 is 1 point, 1 point, I'm sorry, f of 4.5 pala to. Our f of 4.5 is 1. 1 pala. Hindi pala second derivative yung 1. So, kaya may 1 dito. And then, itong f double prime nito, this is f double prime of what? F double prime of 4.5. So, kaya may 1.69. Okay, and then, xi minus 1, that's supposedly what? Supposedly x1 minus xo, and our xo is 3. So ang x1 natin is what? So this is x sub o. Okay, ang x1 natin is what? 4.5 at saka 3. And then this is just x minus 3. This is the interval from 3 to 4.5. Kailangan mo yung kailangan mo ng tatlong equations. Okay? Kailangan mo ng for the interval 4.5 to 7, you will have to set I is 2 in this equation. So, ang gagawin mo, Okay, erase muna natin. Okay, I'll just explain what you have to do. Ang gagawin mo naman is set I is 2. So, ito magiging ano to, f double prime of x sub 1. Okay, and then over halimbawa 6 x2 minus x1, and you know that what? You know that these are the values, no? Ito yung x sub mo, x sub 1 mo, x sub 2, and x sub 3. X sub 3. So, isa-substitute mo lang siya dyan. Okay? Isa-substitute mo lang siya dyan. And I want you to prove that this is so. Yan, no? Kailangan mapakita nyo yan sa activity na this is so. And then, when you set I is 3 naman, I is 3, you will have this equation. Okay? Note that you have f double prime 3 is 0 and f double prime 9 is 0. Okay? So, ito ngayon yung puprove mo. Yung dalawa na yan. Okay? And then, you will have to work on this. Okay? Fit cubic splines. Okay? This one. You will have to submit this before the day. Okay? So, fit cubic splines. So, how many cubic splines are you supposed to do? 1 cubic spline for this, another cubic spline for this, and another cubic spline for this. Always remember that f double prime of what? F double prime of 4 equals f double prime of 19, that is equal to 0. Okay, so you're looking for f double prime of what? Of 7 and f double prime of 12. Second derivatives. Okay, so as you can use the spline formulas. Okay, so ito yung gagawin nyo. Okay, good day.